It's just 1 year ago that Hurricane Harvey hit Houston, was underwater, thousands were in trouble. It was during this time that so many people stood out for helping others. And joining us this morning from our sister station in Houston, Maggie Flecknoe to tell us about one of those people. Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning, Layla. Nice to be with you again. So he became a face in Houston people were all too familiar with, and the person we looked to for answers. It was his job to keep people informed, and by doing so, he saved many lives.
There are certain Harvey images we'll never forget, and certain people too.
A trillion gallons of water fell on this county in a 4-day period.
Remember Jeff Lindner?
Honestly, during an emergency situation, people want you to get to the point.
The no-nonsense meteorologist with the Harris County Flood Control District quickly became the face of the flood.
I guess I kind of call myself an incident meteorologist. So there's an incident, Harvey's the incident, and I go in as the forecaster that sits in the emergency operations centers.
Almost from the moment the monumental storm was making its way toward our metropolis, Lindner's mug was a magnet for the media. And why not? He was the guy with most of the answers.
Friday morning at 3 a.m., before the storm made landfall, Friday evening, I went in at 3 a.m. and I would be there then for the next 8 days straight.
Make no mistake, Lindner is a G-man. Working with all the other government officials and emergency response chiefs is his job, especially when the water is rising.
I think it was very difficult for any of us to fully grasp how much rain would fall over such a big area and that everybody would be impacted.
By all accounts, Lindner surpassed expectations as the go-to guy for info about the bayous, creeks, and reservoirs. He kept a cool head above water, which saved lives.
It's the middle of the night. It's pouring rain. In a lot of cases, this is the hardest rain you've ever seen in your life. The wind's blowing to some degree. There's tornado warnings. And here's this person asking me to go get on my roof. Because if you go into your attic, you may not come out of it.
He takes his public servant duties seriously, but not all the credit.
But communication is still one of the most difficult aspects in an emergency crisis type situation. I think everybody did the absolute best job they could do given the circumstances we were dealt.
As far as social media tools, Lindner gives Twitter and the Nextdoor app a thumbs up. But for FaceTime forecasts, we give him our thumbs up.
And Layla, we loved him so much that strangers actually set up a GoFundMe page to send him on vacation. But this is why he is so amazing. He took that money and he donated it to Harvey victims and surprised them. So he is just amazing and continues to keep us Houston strong.
Oh, Maggie, we love that story. Thank you for sharing that this morning. He is absolutely amazing.